Morning, guys. Day 4. We stayed at Above the Clouds hostel last night. We just got dropped off at Neal's Gap. We're slack packing, which I know a lot of our family and friends don't know what slack packing means, but that means you hike and you don't have to carry your backpack. And they dropped us off at Neal's Gap, so we're hiking backwards southbound to Woody's Gap and get picked up and stay Above the Clouds hostel again. There come. I had to use the bathroom. There come 2 of our buddies from last night. Say hey to the fellas. Hey. doing an intro video. So
nice.
Anyway, we're headed back from Neal's Gap today to Woody's Gap. Stay at Above the Ground hostel tonight, and then we'll get dropped back off at Neal's Gap tomorrow morning and head back north. So we got 11-mile hike in the rain today. Not pouring, but it's not drizzling. So don't know how much video we'll get today. But we'll try to get a few videos and shots here periodically. So hopefully we can cover these 11 miles a lot quicker than we did the previous miles, since we don't have 30-some pounds on our back. Anyway, wish us luck, and we'll see you guys on the trail later. Josh reminded me that we're climbing Blood Mountain today, which is we've got about I think a 2 or 2.1 mile climb right off the bat. Again, thank goodness we don't have all that weight. So see you guys down the trail later. All right, so I'm already videoing the rain. I had to get a picture of this. We're going up Blood Mountain, and Woody's Gap's 11.3 away. So Blood Mountain's 2.1 miles away. Woody Gap's 11.3. All right, let's make some miles. I'll try to video a little bit now before it starts to downpour.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
Take a picture of the Blood Mountain sign, too.
Okay. Josh hollering at me, telling me to take a picture of the Blood Mountain sign. Oh yeah, it's cool. Maybe I can start doing daily posts if I can figure all this stuff out. What's up, guys? Made it to Blood Mountain Shelter. I'm not gonna go out in the rain and video the outside, but this is from the inside out. I wish it was clear. I'd go to the other side of the rocks and show you. Josh?
Top of Blood Mountain in the rain.
Blood Mountain Shelter, walk around here. Got a little fake fireplace there. Another room here. Wouldn't be a bad place to camp, you know, if you had to stay up here. You'd be out of the wind for sure. You know? It's rained though. It's rained the whole way up. Oh yeah. Wonder what that is. Oh, there's a
Logbook.
yeah, logbook. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, but it's been raining the whole way up, guys. Still raining. So we're putting in the miles. Later. What's up, guys? Still on the trail. Been going through a lot of blowdown. It just finally hadn't quit raining, but it slacked off a lot. But we love this slack packing, Josh and I. It's the way to go. But still making the miles today, getting things done. 1 mile at a time. Get done with this today and get carried back up to Neal's Gap tomorrow and be going north. Obviously today, since we're slack packing and doing what we're doing, we're going south. But even though it's hazy, foggy and all that, it's gorgeous. Minus all the blowdown, but it's awesome. What you thinking, Josh?
Good times.
I'm gonna try to improve a little every day on my videos and maybe dubbing stuff on it. I'm still learning. It took me a long time last night to figure out a few things, but I'll get there. Maybe the further we go, the more, I won't say professional, but maybe the better my videos will be. And hopefully my videos aren't too boring for all you people out there. Hopefully for our family and friends that didn't come along with our journey a little bit. I know I saw a while ago, I got a text from my buddy Greg, former coworker of mine. I got to read it, see what he said. He said he wants to do this at some point. He's from Colorado originally, but he and I retired at the same time. Shout out to all my former coworkers out there on the team. Got a text from a couple of you last night, or not text, but saw where you made a comment on, I think it was Facebook, or no, maybe it was YouTube. I think it was YouTube. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Appreciate the positive thoughts. Keep them coming, and hopefully in a few months we'll be standing on top of Katahdin. All right, in the meantime, we'll keep walking. See you down the road, or trail that is. What's up? Still making the miles. Man, I know it's only day 4, but every step and every day I look forward to what's next around the turn or what we're going to see. I wish it had been clear up on top of Blood Mountain, that Blood Mountain shelter, because it was pretty cool. And I've seen some of the videos from some of the sites on the other side of the rocks at Blood Mountain shelter, and just really good views, but it was nothing but clouds and rain today. But it's drizzling a little bit now, finally slacked off. But just, man, if you've never done this and you've got any desire to do it at all, I would suggest doing it. This is phenomenal. And again, I'm only on day 4. I can't imagine what the next few months are going to hold. Check this view out. It's burning off some. Gorgeous, huh? Some of the stuff, I mean, I know a lot of trees are in the way, but starting to burn off a little bit where we can see some stuff. Just I can't describe it. Unless you do up here doing it, you can't get Don't even know. No noise or nothing. Just awesome. See if I can zoom in over here. Josh,
Yes, sir.
anything to say this morning, buddy?
You see who's carrying the pack, right?
I told Josh
That was a joke.
he carried it up the first climb, which was a big climb, by the way. We came up the north side of Blood Mountain, which normally if you're northbound, you're going down that side. But since we're slack packing back south, we went up it. And man, that'd have been tough to climb or go down on carrying a full pack. I can tell you that. But our little pack this morning, we're alternating. It's got our water in it and some snacks. And he carried it up Blood Mountain. Then I carried it down for a while, and then he wanted it back, and I gave it back to him. And I told him when I gave it to him that the next uphill climb we made to give it back, well, we immediately started climbing up, but it doesn't weigh anything. I mean, like nothing compared to our 30-some pound packs. We both dumped some stuff we had in our packs last night trying to get lighter. It's amazing what you start hiking, what you'll get rid of. And then when we get through the Smokies in the Smoky Mountain National Park, we'll definitely lose some stuff. I'm gonna definitely go to a quilt, maybe a 40 or degree one, and maybe even something not as thick as that. Lose the micro spikes, lose some of the winter gear, just trying to get lighter. Even the food wise, I know they say 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, but neither one of us is eating that anywhere close, and we've been fine. I mean, we're sore, we're a little tired, but we hadn't cramped. We hadn't been like run down or anything like that. So yeah, trying to dump some of the food. One guy that was at the hostel with us, the Above the Clouds hostel last night, I saw what he was eating for dinner, and good Lord. He probably had, how many eggs you think that guy had, Josh, last night?
At least 6.
He had at least 6, if not 8 eggs. Looked like he had something else on his plate, and then on a separate plate, I don't know if it was a big old thing of meatloaf or something. It was some type of beef. But I'm telling you, my family could have eaten off that thing for 3 days straight. And I asked him, I was like, good Lord, how are you eating that much? And he said he only eats 1 meal a day. And that guy, he had done, what was a 30-day fast he had done before?
15 days.
Okay, he had done a 15-day fast before. But anyway, crazy. Yeah, and he said when he did his 15-day fast, he said that, he said he had a birthmark that went away. He had a scar on his appendix from where he had it taken out that went away. And he had something else on had some kind of cyst in his growing area, and he said it went away, which is wild to me. But anyway, on we go. Putting the miles in. Later. Just stopped and got a little water out of the spring down there. Eating a little chomps beef stick. Josh went up ahead, getting ready to catch him. We got a little over 3.5 miles to go. Let me turn this thing around where y'all can see. There we go. Maybe now you can see where we're going. Anyway, got about 3.8 miles left to have our 11.3 mile day in. Get back to the hostel, get us a good shower, wash our clothes, eat a good dinner, and then get up to Neal's Gap tomorrow. I think Josh is talking about possibly getting a new backpack. His backpack's not riding too well on him, or it wasn't yesterday. But anyway, might get into an outfitter, see what they got. But anyway, it's turned out to be a good day. That hard rain stunk once we got this side of Blood Mountain Shelter. But man, it's nice now. It's not raining. I don't know what temperature it is. I didn't bring my thermometer is attached to my backpack, so I don't know what temperature it is, but it's a nice day. Actually, I probably would have worn shorts, but I'm glad I didn't, because when that rain hit, my hands got cold. But it's a good day. So we'll talk to you in a little bit. I might try to start posting every day if I can. I haven't tried posting from the trail yet. I don't know how long it'll take, but we'll see. See if I can get better at it and quicker at it. I haven't said this because I'm doing this for family and friends and those that want to follow, but subscribe, like, comment. I'll try to reply to your comments. Unless there's tons of them, then I might not be able to, but I'll try. And appreciate all our family and friends supporting us on this endeavor, this adventure. Missing, I've only been gone, this is the 4th day, but missing my wife, Michelle, and my boys, Dylan and Luke. Hope you guys are studying and in Dylan's case, working hard too. I didn't mention, well, I'll wait till this evening when I post the last video and mention something I hadn't mentioned yet. But anyway, see you guys up the trail. Look at there, people. Literally the first view of the day that we've been able to see anything. Sun's trying to peek out over yonder. And this big old rock right here. But look at that. Look at that, look at that. Actually, this is the first view we've had this good since we got here.
Pretty spot.
Yeah, for sure.
You can almost see.
I mean, literally, this is the first view we've
Look at
had.
the sunshine coming across right over there.
Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Can we take a picture?
You want me to take your picture or my picture?
Your picture.
Later. get down here and maybe give you a little perspective. Turn around and see if I can get Josh coming down from up here. Man, it feels good today. Wish it stayed like this year round. I really do. Oh, about to go the wrong way. I'm glad I looked back. Because right up there's the blaze. And I was about to go the wrong way, Josh.
Which way were you going?
I was about to go straight right there behind me. We came from up there. But yeah, I was about to go right behind me. I turned around and looked and saw the blaze back here, excuse me. So for all you non-hikers, basically meaning our family and a lot of our friends, that white blaze is how you know you're on trail. And if you keep going, you hadn't seen those in a long time, you better turn around. Or you better have need to have the Far Out app or the All Trails app. We've been following the Far Out app thus far. So, been pretty spot on. You can look up a lot of stuff on it. But, yeah. Passed a bunch of through hikers today. A few section hikers. But, man, it's just been a good day. Even though we had rain, it's been a good day. Like a switchback here. There's Josh up there. On we go. Not too much further to the parking lot at Woody's Gap. So anyway, talk to you folks in a bit.
Is everybody still sitting? Sorry.
What's up, guys? It's the end of day 4. Sitting in our room. Josh and I have a little 2-bed, I guess you could say cabin, but it's a little bit smaller than a cabin. But it's got a heater, it's got a chest and a light, and it's got a porch. And what more do we need? The hostel we're at, above the clouds hostel. If we need any drinks or anything, we go over there. But normally they just cook breakfast. But when we got back from hiking today, man, they had some pulled pork cooked. We ate some of that with some barbecue sauce. And they had peach cobbler with ice cream. They ran out of that for Josh. But what did you eat, Josh?
Blueberry cheesecake, which is amazing.
Yeah, so he had blueberry cheesecake, but man, it was phenomenal. Hit the spot, and then that was about 4:30. So Josh and I got hungry again, so we ate a pizza not too long ago. But anyway, another good day. I'm gonna try to. I think I already mentioned this in one of the videos you'll see. I'll post tonight, but I'll try to start posting a little more often. It's easier if I can do day by day, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to push it out from the trail. I started to tell y'all something today, and then I said I'd tell you tonight. But if y'all would just say a little prayer for my dad. He got taken to the hospital a couple days ago. He was just kind of out of it, non-responsive, this, that, and the other, and turned out he had sepsis. They identified the infection in his blood and are treating that now. They had to incubate him and do a couple things to his heart. But my sister's down there and my wife's down there and some of his family. So just prayers for him for a recovery. But, you know, Dad's going to be 90 on March the 11th. So he's not a spring chicken anymore. But the doctor, last I heard yesterday, seemed to think that they could get him back to where he was before he went in there. So just hoping and praying for that. Was a big debate whether to get off trail and go back home and be with them. But my wife and my sister said continue on. And so I'm going to unless something changes. So anyway, say a prayer for my dad. On another note, we're going to hit the outfitter in the morning. Josh just got to get a couple of things. I got to get a couple of things, and then hopefully we'll be back on the trail by maybe 10, if not a little sooner or maybe a little later. Probably do 7 or 8 miles tomorrow, and thought the weather was going to be a little bit better. I mean, it's still supposed to be pretty good, but I think it's going to be a little overcast and stuff, but temperature-wise, it's going to be real good. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Later.